Hey guys, so ever since I posted my last video showing off my fidget spinner design, people have been super encouraging and supportive, and they've even said that they wanted to buy some. So I really wanted to post them for sale, but I actually wanted to improve on my design quite a bit. Now, one of the main complaints was that these don't spin freely enough. So I really wanted to take care of that. I took a slightly different approach to my design and came up with this. Now, these do spin very freely, as you can see. Now, instead of having the bearings in the gears, now the bearings are actually in the bracket. And as a result, there's no more resistance. Take a look at how well that spins. Now, I have to say these are really fun to play with. They spin freely, they have a really satisfying gear sound. I'm not really sure how to describe that any differently, but really, it's just the sound that the teeth make when they interact with each other. And I have these available for sale right now on my website. This one is Yellow Heart. We have Purple Heart, Bloodwood. This is Maple, Walnut, Cherry, and also Clear Acrylic. How cool does that look? The focus here. Look at that. Again, it has that really neat gear sound. Kind of like an old medieval drawbridge or something. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, so when you, if you decide to buy one of these, what you'll get is the fidget spinner that's already pre-made with my bearings installed. I'll also throw in an extra set of gears. You can choose to have the same color gears or a different species of wood, or even acrylic gears. You know, and if these things sell, I do plan on having more options available. And I'll also throw in another bracket. That way, if you're not satisfied with the bearings that I provide, and I had to use fairly inexpensive bearings, but I did a lot of testing and found that the, what are these called? Mini logo bearings actually spin the best out of a lot of bearings that I tested, and they're actually fairly inexpensive, so that way these can be very affordable, and I think you guys will be really happy with the price that I've chosen to sell them for. So you'll receive the extra bracket and you can install your own bearings. Now, I spent a lot of time dialing in exactly the correct diameter so that you can pop the bearings out in and out easily like this. So they're press fit. And you can actually play with this with bearings just press fit in there. If you're going to play with it for any length of time and you don't think you're going to be swapping bearings out all the time, I would suggest just taking 5 minutes and gluing them into place. I will also post a video on how to do that. It's really quick and easy. It doesn't take any skill at all to do that, and it will cost about $5 to $6. Go to the Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. Pick up some 5-minute epoxy, and it won't take any time at all. Make sure that you never use alcohol to clean this. Alcohol will destroy acrylic, and it's interesting how that happens. All these little cracks start to appear on the sides. It just ruins it. So don't use alcohol. In fact, don't use any strong chemicals at all. Windex, 409, those will work just fine. That's all you need. So, a couple things that are really cool about these. One, they're modular. So you have the extra bracket, you can play with it like this if you want. You can also take the gears off of these. Do that, quick and easy, and kind of play with it like that if you want. There are different ways, obviously. Another thing you can do is take the center gear out, actually, and in my last video I talked about how these make a really cool pattern when you spin them, and these will make that same pattern, but if you remove the center gear and allow these gears to spin independently and not relative to the center gear, when you spin it like this and stop it, it makes a really cool star pattern. I'm going to try to adjust my camera settings right now. Bear with me so that we can take a look at that. And let's see. I'm not sure if that's picking it up. See that? It is. Now, of course, it's really not picking it up all that well, but in real life, it's really apparent star pattern. It's really, really neat. So I would suggest if you attempt to bring my camera back where it was. Now, if you attempt to play with these things with only one finger, whoa, now that only happened because I have this gear way out here in this round bolt. But if you'll notice on these, I have a flat bolt head here. That makes it easier to do that. But you really have a high risk of dropping it. And if you're going to do that, make sure you do it over grass, carpet, even something like linoleum is better than concrete because they're not indestructible. So I hope you guys really enjoyed these. I really spent a lot of time working on them. They were fun to make. I've literally been working non-stop the last week in order to get these out to you guys. So if you do purchase one, what you will be doing is funding my next project, or helping me fund my next project, and that will be making a new design but in metal. So I'm thinking maybe a copper bracket with possibly brass gears. That'd be pretty cool, right? Now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but these purple bearings that you see, these are not included. You don't even want these, believe me, they don't spin as well. You will be receiving these black black bearings. These spin freely. The center one's a boned bearing, but see, that's what you'll be receiving, and they work very well. That allows me to keep the price down. If you want to use your own bearings, you have that option. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share the video, and subscribe because I will have other videos coming soon. If you like slow motion, then I actually just posted yesterday a video of bullets in flight in ultra slow motion, so you can actually see the bullets exit the muzzle of the gun and come screaming towards the camera in ultra slow motion. You can actually see the bullet. It looks really, really cool and surreal. So take a look at that. Subscribe for more. I hope you guys enjoyed. Had a lot of fun making them. Thanks for watching.